Hi everyone. On today's video for the crafts, we'll be doing a little bit of everything. On the last video, I showed you guys this little container, that you can put snacks in. And it's from Target. It was $5. The inside moves around. And there's a little fork, if you can see it, in the inside. So it's kind of like an all-in-one. Just put your little snacks in there. I think it was made for fruit. And then it's perfect for keeping all your fruit inside and having a fork at the same time. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm just cleaning it with rubbing alcohol, and I decided just to put something simple on it. And I'm getting Coral's Crafts ready for when I go over there for her birthday. So I thought I would try to get some done today. I got some transfer tape. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'll grab a pair of scissors. Let me grab this pair here. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the California trip. I don't know how much I can tell you and craft at the same time. I don't know how talented I am. So we got there late Friday night and we just basically went to bed. But Saturday, I was able to meet up with a cousin that I didn't have plans to see. And so that was a really nice surprise. He had contacted me and I told him that I was going to be in California. And so he came to visit me at the hotel Saturday morning. We spent a few hours together. So that was really nice. So that was surprise number one. Then we ran some errands. It was in the previous video. And then we had our planned dinner. Now at the dinner, I had 2 of the 4 cousins show up. I knew about one not making it, and the other one wasn't quite sure if she could make it. So that wasn't a surprise. And then my brother and his girlfriend were there. And the 2 cousins that came, their husbands were there. So it was really nice to catch up with everyone. I had made them the bags with the goodies. Well, they brought me, I'm sorry, I have a little bit of a cough. They brought me, I'm just going to take a cough drop. They brought me a gift. Each of them brought me a gift, which I wasn't expecting. And I've learned just to say thank you with my old age. The first gift I got came in a pink bag, and right away I knew that it was something from a specific store. I still had no idea what it was. But. So I opened the gift, or there was a card, and I read the card. And then I passed the card around so everybody else could read it, because I didn't read it out loud. And then I opened the gift. Now, weeks earlier, this specific cousin had asked me and told me that I could not ask her any questions, just wanted to know what the answer was. This I'm going to have to fix. The address of where I was born and the address of where I had my treatments. Since she told me I couldn't ask her any questions, I just gave her both addresses. I didn't think much of it. I thought maybe it would be something on a plaque or something. Well, I don't want to call it. It was nothing on a plaque. And I want to show you guys, but I don't want to take it off. So I'm going to have someone take a picture and then I'll show you guys on another video. It's a gold emblem with the coordinates of where I was born where I was given life, and then the coordinates of where my treatments were. And by having such treatments, my life was renewed. So I cried. A lot. It made me feel significant. I need these glasses. It made me feel significant. It made me feel special. It made me feel, I can't explain it. And it just touched me in so many ways. I'm wearing it. The stone, there's a stone too. So it's engraved with the coordinates, and then there's a stone, and the stone is a pink sapphire. Pink, breast cancer, sapphire, my birthstone. If that is not the most thoughtful, and I don't know if thoughtful is the right word, but when someone puts a lot of thought into something, I don't know, but I have never been touched more by such a significant love, a significant gift full of love. I've never been touched any more than that. It was beyond. I needed time. I needed time, and I don't want to take it off. So I want to show you guys, and I will. I'm going to have someone take a picture of it. So that was surprise number 2. Now, I know I made them things, but they weren't supposed to bring me anything. I just wanted to say thank you to them for being in my, or on my cancer journey. Anyway, this is how it turned out. Coral snacks. Isn't that cute? I love all the different colors. I think she's really going to like that. Well, I mean, her mom will really like it. Okay, that's craft number 1. Okay, craft number 2. Let's do something else for Coral. I bought this at Target in the dollar spot, and it's a cash box for lemonade stands. So you can put, oh, can you see that? You can put like money in here. I'm going to put money in here for her. And I was going to put Coral's stash, but I was kind of like, everything is coral, 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 coral. So I thought I'd just put this unicorn that I already weeded out most of it. I mean, I just need to do the rest right here. I got all the inside done. And I think she would like something that probably doesn't have her name on it right now. Isn't that cute? Okay, does this fit? Let's take a look-see. No, I'm gonna get a bigger one. So that was surprise number 2. Well, my cousin, my other cousin, decided to get me something as well. Again, not expecting anything. And she got me a bracelet. Now that I can show you as soon as I put this unicorn on for Coral. So I cut all these on my Cricut Joy Extra. I think that's how you say it. And I weighted this one out because it's got a lot of little pieces. So now I'm going to scrape. And then scrape back. And throw this away. No, I'm not going to throw that away. But I am going to clean this little box. I'm going to put other stickers in there as well. And some money. Maybe she'll have a lemonade stand. That all cleaned. I'm cleaning it with rubbing alcohol to get all the dirt and grime and fingerprints off. It helps the vinyl adhere to your crafts projects. Okay. So now I'm just gonna remove the backing. Oop, is that supposed to be there? Yeah, that's the unicorn's mouth. You need to stay on there. Don't come with me. Stay on the design. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Okay. And then we're just going to put that right about here. Now, mind you, by the time I go visit her, I'm going to try to be out there for her birthday. Her birthday's in July. She could totally not be into unicorns anymore. She could be into aliens for all I know. But I need to get these crafts done so I can pack them all up and bring them with me when I go visit her. Oh, that is so cute. What do you guys think? Craft number 2. A little special something for Coral. Okay, the bracelet. The bracelet is right here, and it says, "Never forget how wildly capable you are." What a sentiment after a year that I've had. It's so beautiful. So that was surprise number 3. And the final and last surprise. We had the best time. I mean, I haven't seen them in over a year. And it could even be longer than that. I'm not really sure. But we just had the best time. Catching up, laughing, joking around. It was a beautiful restaurant. It was with beautiful family. After the restaurant, we went to one of the cousins' house. We had an Italian drink that this cousin is the best at making. It's called limoncello. If you've ever had it, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you've never had it, next time you go to Italy, give it a try. And she makes it from her house. It's amazing. Anyway, we laughed. We talked. We laughed. We caught up. We learned things about each other. And it was just the most amazing time. And we weren't there for very long. So there you go. There you go, you guys. It was more than anything I've ever expected. And I already miss them, and I already want to go back, and I'm already planning on going to Texas in July, and then after that going back to California to see the rest of my cousins. Okay, let's get back to crafting. Got this at Dollar Tree in California, and gonna give it to Coral. And so I wanted to cover this up. So I did an offset. I think this is, yeah. It's so thick I can just peel it off. Of course, I don't want to cry, so that's a story. That's it. Let me stand up so I can see this better. There's a glare. Let me take off these glasses. Much better. Okay, I think right about there. So I'm covering that little thing up so I can personalize it for her. And then I have, is this long enough? No. And is this one? No. Let me get another one. I wanted to personalize it for her. I probably won't see her again for a year. She'll start school. She's on summer break, and then she'll start school. It'll be the holidays, so I probably won't get to see her again until next year. But we do FaceTime each other. She's hilarious. I can't stop saying that. Oh, and you know how in all my videos I say she's one of my favorite humans? Sorry, I have a cold. She is one of my favorite humans. My favorite human of all time is Jesus. Favorite human. my favorite living human knows who they are and knows that I can never say it out loud. And that human is so amazing that he agrees. So, Coral is right up there with my favorite humans. And I always tell them, you're one of my favorite humans. Let's see. Get this scraped down. So this just says Coral. And it has heart cutouts. And I think since it's going to be over this, they'll stand out. The design that I chose has little heart cutouts, and I thought by putting it on top of something with color, the heart cutouts would stand out more. So let's go ahead and just put that down right there. It looks like about right. And then burnish it down. And she could fill this with stickers. She can color it. She could practice writing. Oh, it turned out so cute. So there you go. Oh, is there something right here? Yeah, there's a little bit of transfer tape. Let me get that off. Let me get that off. And it says Coral. Isn't that lovely? I really like it. I just think it's so cute. And it's just a normal little book. Okay, so I think that is craft number 3. Let me turn on my, let me clean up this mess a little bit, and then let me turn on my heat press. Get that turned on. Turn on low. My favorite, low. Okay, for the next craft, let me see what we got here. Remember yesterday, or I think it's the last video, I showed you guys these. I called them napkins. They're not napkins. They're kitchen towels. I bought these at Hobby Lobby in California. And I'm sure they're at my store. I'm positive of it. Did I drop something? It's just that, there I go with, it's just that since I was there and I don't have to go to my store. I mean, I will go to my store, but not right now. I decided to pick them up. And I'm going to put the word family in Italian, like right here. Right here. I hope you can see that. Family in Italian. And I did it with silver iron-on. Cricut iron-on. So let me get my heat pad. And that's the dogs barking away. Actually, that's one dog. The other dog's in here with me. Barking away. So I'm going to go ahead and I left the Easy Press on medium. I mean on low. And I should probably bump it up. I think I might. There's just one project that I know I want on low. So I should have done that one first. I'm just going back and forth over the iron-on. Getting this done, let's see, I think it's May 28th. So, what, in another week? I'll start decorating for 4th of July. So I need to get this stuff done sooner than I need to get Coral stuff done. And I need to get something done for Father's Day. I just need to think about what to do. Okay. I don't know if, let me just, it's on low. Okay, we're going to put that on the glass mat. And have it cool down. It's cooling down nicely. Okay. And now I will lift it, monitoring the edges, seeing if anything's lifting up. Looks pretty good so far. Looks good. Yeah, very nice. And I will go ahead and I have not even looked for my paper, so I'm going to use parchment paper. I haven't looked for my Teflon sheet. So I'll just use some parchment paper. For me, not for everybody, but for me, I always go over my iron-ons after I take off the sticky part of the iron-on, just to make sure that it adhered and that it won't pull up. It just makes me feel better. Oh my gosh, you guys, that looks amazing. So there it is. It says family in Italian. I love it. Okay, and then there was 2 of them. This one I'll just leave alone and start decorating in another week or so. I also purchased, I want to bump this up to 2. Okay. I also purchased the table runner. And it has the design on one side and nothing on the other. So it has the stripes in the middle and then the stars on both sides. And I really like the muted colors. I really like that. So let me just put a few things away. I decided, is it still on here? Or did it come off and I lost it? Let me see. I believe it came off. Okay, but it must be up here. Oh, here it is. So I decided to, okay, if it goes this way, we'll do it this way. Let me get my heat mat. It took me a long time to decide the color of the iron-on. I kind of wanted it to just not stand out, but stand out, if that makes any sense. I decided right here, and I decided not to have it fit inside the line. I wanted it larger. So I don't think I pressed the last thing. Talking about California, forgetting how to craft. Okay, get that sorted, and then the lint roll. Okay, so it's the same font, same word, so it'll match. And I want it about right there. Let me just make sure that's straight. Let me take a look. Yeah, it looks about right. So again, the word family. Growing up in an Italian family, holidays were the best. You talk about, I don't know, 50 people at least. At least, let's just say 20 cousins showed up. And they all had 2 parents. Yeah, that's a lot of people. We had the best holiday. Family holidays, we had the best. Okay, so I'm just running it over with my heat press. And now I have it on the second because this is kind of thick. And I just want to get it to lay down. Running it back and forth. Now that I'm in Colorado, holidays are completely different because my family's in California. Now, I have gone back on certain holidays and had, you know, a blast. But here it's just quieter, you know, dinner or kind of lunch dinner, you know, barbecuing and then watching the fireworks. Yeah, it's much quieter here than a very loud Italian family gathering together. Okay. So again, just going to lift it up slowly, monitoring the edges. Very slowly. It's doing really good. I don't see any pulling. Oh, that F. Okay. So there you go. Now, I'm going to have to grab another cough drop, but I don't know where it is. When you iron on and there's a texture, usually the iron-on takes on your texture. If you don't want to see the texture, I believe the best iron-on to use is glitter. I don't mind the texture coming through because I believe it adds to the design. So now, once again, I'm just going over it with my mini press. And this is parchment paper. You can use parchment paper, Teflon, or what's that other one? I forget. I have all of them. And there you go. Familia. So very subtle, but still there and big enough to see. Now I'm going to iron it down just a little bit more. I'm just a little bit nervous about this. I'll do it one more time. And then I'll show you how the texture came through. Okay, that should do it. Okay. Now if you look real closely, you can see that the texture has gone through the iron-on. And there you go. We have a table runner. Let me get that folded out so you can see. There you go. That and this. See the difference? There's no texture. And this one has texture underneath it. Lovely. I love it. Can't wait to decorate with it. Okay, so those two are done. I do need another cough drop. Where did it go? I just don't want to cough and interrupt our... Okay, this one I want on low. So I'm going to put this on low, and I think, oh, because of the material, faux leather, I'm worried about that. I don't want that to burn. I'm going to work on this. Now this is a candle that I purchased after Christmas. And it is Silver Bells. I don't know, but it smells wonderful. And you're probably saying it's too soon for Christmas, and it probably is. But I have probably 12 of these to do. So this is the only one that was in my craft room, and I thought, well, let's get this done. So I'm going to clean it with rubbing alcohol on this side. And get some transfer tape. I think this will fit. Scooch over, scooch over. Okay. And for this one, I'm going to make them all different. But for this one, I decided to start with the Holy Family. The Holy Family. Now you can do anything. All of you know that. You could do reindeer, Santa, snowmen, gingerbread. But for my first one, the Holy Family. Okay. Let's see if I got that on there. Okay. So I'm going to stand up and put it right there. Okay, so it cooled down to 1, which is good. This one might be for me. I don't presume to know anybody's religious, if they're religious or not, what they believe in or not. No judgment. So this one might be for me. That is lovely. Wow. Look at that. But I wasn't going to stop there. It's such a large canvas to play with. Wow. That's lovely. Okay, so on the other side, I'm going to just do that. And now wash this side. Let's rub in alcohol. I put a sentiment. And we'll see if this works. Scrape it down. So I got these after Christmas, and I believe they were $39, so they're $40. Please don't cough. But I believe I got them at 70% off. And there's more than just silver. They're all different colors. I just have to find out where I put them. And maybe get one done. One done a week, 2 done a month, something needs to be done. So I don't feel overwhelmed come Christmas. Plus we give our customers their gifts right after Thanksgiving. Hi, do you want to stay? This is Hobby Lobby permanent vinyl. It's their brand. That silver iron-on that I used, that was Cricut, and that was really, really old, and it did really well. Because I did not purchase that recently. Okay. That one doesn't want to stay, and I don't want the rust to fall on it and then get stuck again. Okay, I think that's it. Yep. So this says Season of Grace. Grace should be given all the time, but you know it's given during Christmas. We all just seem to be a little bit more decent human beings. At least I hope that's your experience. Okay. And no, we don't have white Christmases in Colorado. You can have a white Christmas in Colorado, but it's very, very, very rare. Very rare. And there you go. Season of Grace. Season of Grace on one side, the Holy Family on the other. I really like the way this turned out. And this was Ashland Silver Bells 3-wick candle. And it smells wonderful. Okay, another craft done. Okay, now we're on one for the Easy Press. Let me get this mess cleaned up. And still look around for those gosh darn cough drops. I don't know what I did with them. Oh my goodness. I can feel the little tickle in my throat. I could feel it. I could feel it. Okay. Let's do this one. So I went to Dollar Tree before I went on my trip to California, and I picked this little easel frame up. This goes like this, and you can, and then there's this little picture frame. Now, do I have, yes, let me get my towel. I had made this design last year. Last year I didn't have very much hair. And I wanted to make a beanie. So, my beanie design, I'm going to do it with my hands. There's no other way. I'm going to have to push up with my hands. Yeah. I'm going to have to push up with my hands. Okay. So my beanie design was the American flag. This is on printable vinyl. So you definitely need something to put over it. Just going to put it a little bit further up. Okay. So I'm going to try to get it to adhere. And printable vinyl is very thin. Very thin. So let's see if I can get that to adhere. I think so, yeah. Okay. And then I can really put some pressure on without it moving around. Okay. So last year I made myself and another cancer patient a beanie. It was a white beanie and it had this USA flag on it. And I don't know if you can tell, it's not stars, it's Louis Vuitton in the blue box. And because I told you guys no hair, I still wanted to be stylish. So I made my own beanies. And I also made a t-shirt. There you go. Isn't that cute? So cute. So then we'll put it on here. And there you go. It might go in a tier tray. It might go on a tier tray, so, or on a counter. But isn't that cute? So I made a t-shirt like this, and I made some beanies like this, and I gave it to another cancer patient and her friend. I made her a few beanies, but okay, so another craft done. All right, and I think we have one final craft. This one. I'm not sure where I purchased this. I could have bought it on Temu. But this has my sublimation designs. Okay. Oh, you'll see the USA one there. Louis Vuitton flower, Louis Vuitton heart. One day I'm going to show you my beanies. Chanel, Teach, Love, Inspire, Louis Vuitton, one of my nieces, Chanel. I think that's it. Oh, I made this for Halloween. That has Louis Vuitton in it too. And this says, no hair day, bleep cancer. I have that on a hat that I made. Okay, so I want to make this. How should I do this? Should I do it like this? Yeah. But I want to put, I believe, okay, here, let me do this. Let me grab, oh, that little nightlight that I made for my son. He didn't even say anything. I don't know if he saw it. I want to put this, I don't want anything to burn. So this is the one I'm worried about. I am going to preheat. Seems okay, right? And lint roll. Okay. And then I chose, is it still in here? No, why would it be in here? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Did it fall on the ground? I need to be better at organizing my craft. And it seems fine. And I'm going to put Sublimation Designs in here, on here. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. I put it on one because of the material. I believe it's faux leather. And I don't want it to get, it's not like thick cotton like the 4th of July crafts were. So I'm just going to put the heat. I'm gonna check it. Oh yeah. I'll put it on here. Let it cool down. Okay. I'm gonna slowly remove this, monitoring all the letters. This is peeling off very, very easy. Okay, I think one was the right choice. Again, going over it. This is parchment paper. And there you go. That is so cute. I love that. Oh, look. I should have let it go up a little bit higher, but that's okay. All right, so then inside we have some of my designs that when I make, and I keep more. I made a t-shirt and a hat last year, a beanie with that. I made beanies with this flower. I've made beanies with this heart. I've given some beanies away to cancer patients. There's another heart beanie. Chanel, Louis Vuitton, my niece, more Chanel. And then I made a beanie with this little ghost that has Louis Vuitton all over it for Halloween, to wear during Halloween. And then I made a hat that says no hair day and then bleep cancer. So I made a baseball hat with that on. And yeah, so those are some of the projects that I made while I was fighting my disease. But there you go, Sublimation Designs. I hope you guys really enjoyed all the crafts today. Let me clean up and we'll get them all out and we'll take a final look. Okay, so for today's crafts, we got quite a few done. We did the kitchen towels, and that says family in Italian. That was with Cricut iron-on. We made Coral a snack container. Coral snacks. I found another cough drop, so that's what you can hear. It's really cute. So that's done. We made Coral a lemonade box. It just has a unicorn on it. Sublimation Designs. for my book of sublimation designs. That was Siser Easy Weed iron-on. We made a candle. On one side it has a Holy Family, and on the other side it says Season of Grace. I have quite a few of these to make. And then we got Coral a little book. For her to play with. And I made this Dollar Tree little sign of USA. Okay, folks, well, that's about it. I think I showed you the Familia one. This is the table runner that we got at Hobby Lobby. And so I made that as well. That and this go together. And that ribbon that I bought. Okay, so that's it for today's crafts. I hope something inspired you. And I'd like to thank you all for coming back time and time again. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much. And please hit the like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it so this video and this channel can grow. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. See you on the next video. Bye.